This Scoreboard Spotlight is brought to you by Ohio University Chillicothe, which is the home of the ORCC State Champion Volleyball team. Hi, I'm Vanessa Doyle, and I was joined in studio by Coach Tara Bethel and players Hannah Halcomb and Marilee Dresbach on Thursday, where we discussed their successful year, which was capped off with the school's first ever state volleyball title. But before the season even started, Coach Bethel knew there was something a little special about this group of athletes.
We just kept adding talent after talent after talent, and I knew each time, like, oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. And then once we rounded out our team, we all knew that we had something special here, and we knew that it wasn't your typical regional campus type team. I mean, we had like the best players from the league, you know, the SVC league, and then we have Aaron Barnes from Chillicothe, and we knew, like, wow, with all this talent, we can really do something special here.
And you said that you had a kind of like a nickname that you played around.
We called ourselves the SVC finest.
And with the cream of the crop on the 8-person roster, there was not a weak spot to be found.
Hannah is my go-to setter. She's our main setter. She's all over the floor, and you know, every second ball comes to her. She takes every second ball, so her head's got to be in the game the entire time. I can always count on Hannah to serve. We have a joke. She ate her Wheaties that morning. Every game, Hannah has to serve one ball out of bounds, or
I don't know why.
I know, but it happens every game, and she always looks at me like, "Sorry." I'm like, "Hey, that's your ball," you know. And she only serves one out, and after that, she's good. Marilee, next to her, she was kind of like our quiet warrior all season. Did everything she needed to do, but she was so efficient at everything she did. It's like we didn't know she was there sometimes because the balls didn't go out of bounds. Everything she did was very on point and on target. And then come tournament time, it's like this monster leaped out of nowhere, and she was just on fire, and nobody could touch her.
The 10-foot line.
Yeah, if you were going to tip a ball on her, she was going to pretend like she wasn't there, but she was going to be right there and get it. I mean, the girls, it was amazing. Number 3, Maddie Davis, who went to Unioto. She was our big lefty, and teams, sometimes they wouldn't even go block her because they didn't want to get in the way, because she's just a beast up there and could put the ball down. Number 5, Olivia Beavers, came from Westfall, so another SVC school. Very, very, very good server. She can spot serve. She was dropping balls at the tournament right just over the net, which was awesome because nobody can get there and get those balls. Very, very, very efficient there. Aaron Barnes, number 10. She's a Chillicothe High School girl. She's the last player we picked up for our team. She was our utility player. She was my sub. I held back to put her wherever. And other than setting, I think she played every position this year. And Aaron's going to go in there, and she's going to get her kills. I think she looked at you at lineman, and she said, "Set me." And Hannah did. Hannah just fed her the ball, and everything she touched went down. Like, she can just jump out of the gym. Hannah Miller, number 11, came from Unioto High School, and she's my little sassy girl. She's my girl who I looked at early in the season. I said, "Listen here, you and I are going to bump heads a lot, but I love you." And we did. We bumped heads all season, but I absolutely love her. She's one of my favorite players. She was a real go-getter. There were times when I said, "Hannah, give Hannah the ball," because we knew she was going to get the ball down and she was going to get the kill.
We called ourselves H squared. It was like a Hannah combo.
My number 14 is Kara Thaxton. She's one of my returning players. She actually came from the Mid-State League. She's a setter as well, but we have a setter, and so we try to run a 6-2, which is, you know, 2 setters on the court at once. But with Maddie, our lefty, in there, we wanted her in there as well. And Kara's also an amazing passer, so she became our libero. And she just went after everything. She got hands on everything. And then number 6, Alex Johns. We can't say enough about her. I think everybody here will agree that you throw the ball up in the air, she doesn't care where it's set to. She's going to go get it, and it's going to hit the floor. She's the funniest person on the team. She's outspoken. She'll stand up for herself, but she's also like the funniest person that we could have had on our team, I think. She was just awesome. Amazing, amazing hitter in the front row.
Now, in the tournament, OUC was a 2 seed with their rival Middletown a 4 seed, so they knew the only way they would face them would be in a championship game scenario.
We won the first game easily, and then the second game, I don't know what happened. we kind of got trounced by them. In the third game, we got beat as well, but it was much more positive. I think after the third game, I said, "Girls, this is it. We either do it in 5 or we go home." And something happened, and they just woke up. It was just determination from there on out.
Hannah said a big motivating factor came from the fact that her team and Middletown shared the league title, but in the tournament, only one team would come out on top.
I think that kind of like lit our fire at the end too. Like, you
Not
are not
again.
sharing this league, and you are not winning this.
It's not getting that.
Yeah, they beat us in our next to last league match to force the tie. So we were in the driver's seat all season long, and then they beat us in the end in 4 sets. And so it was like, no, it's not happening again.
With a record of 18-5, the Hilltoppers put an exclamation point on the season, again winning the championship game 25-17, 14-25, 23-25, and 15-13. Marilee, who was a freshman, ended up earning Tournament Player of the Year honors, which she never anticipated because she made a last-minute decision to attend OUC.
I originally had planned to go to Ohio State, and I had everything in line, and I was going, and it was probably like last week, it was the week of fair. I decided that, I wasn't really ready to leave, but it'll help the transition, I think. So, like, when I leave, I plan on going back to Ohio State maybe next year, the year after that, and it just continues to help you with the process.
It is a
family
big
closeness.
transition from small town Frankfort to Athens, just because the class sizes are so much bigger. I was in like a chemistry class with like 400 people. That was a big change for me. So coming here, it's a lot better for the class size wise, and you get a lot of more one-on-one time with your teacher.
While earning an education is the ultimate and most important goal, student involvement in extracurricular activities is key to getting the best of the experience, although another important factor is to have fun in the process. Part of OUC volleyball's fun-loving nature could be seen through Hannah's sense of humor. In fact, to lighten the mood, she sometimes spoke to her team in a British accent.
It was an intense timeout, and Coach just looked really upset, and I go, Coach, you dropped your matter, Daddy. She goes, what's the matter, Daddy? And I go, nothing, son. So we had fun during timeout, but we got to the point first.
Coach Bethel embraced the fun-loving nature of her squad.
We were in warm-ups for one of our, I think maybe our 3rd or 4th home game, and I think a Beyonce song came on, and my girls are all out. All of a sudden, they're breaking it down and they're dancing, and they stop what they're doing. Balls down, they're dancing, and I looked at one of the other coaches, for the other team, and was like, if they're not like this, then they don't function.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be relaxed and have fun, or they don't go out and do their job. And I love that about them, that they can turn it on and off like that, but still be relaxed and comfortable enough to go out and be themselves.
The 8 ladies who make up the team, as well as Coach Bethel and conditioning coach Brittany Leeson, have ended the year making a statement about OUC volleyball, which someone once asked Coach Bethel if it even existed.
And now, like last night I was at the Frankfurt Parade, and I can't tell you how many people said, congratulations on your win, how does that feel? It's awesome, OUC to win state, it's awesome, and I bring that back to Chillicothe. So for me, just having so many people recognize our program and saying, great job, I read about you on KKJ, and it brings back, I don't know, it kind of felt very Adina-like for me, because it's been so many years, 15 years or so since I've been out of school, and I felt that way as a player, and to be able to feel that way as a coach makes it so much more special.
Bethel attributes the success of the program not only to the current athletes, but to those who came before them, as well as the high school coaches who developed them. While Coach Bethel does not really know who will be back next season, she's enjoying the moment and has high hopes for the future. I'm Vanessa Doyle, offering my congratulations to the Lady Hilltoppers on a great season. This Scoreboard Spotlight was brought to you by Ohio University Chillicothe. To learn how you can earn an affordable degree close to home from OUC, log on to chillicothe.ohio.edu.